Hi guys, so today's video will be how to use Tradingview on a tablet. So I'm gonna show you how I use Tradingview on my tablet. So now you can see when you download the app on Tradingview and you open your Tradingview, that is how the platform shows on your tablet. So you can see that it shows your watch list around here. So these are my watch list that I'm able to like save on my so it's easier for me able to save this, so it's easier for me to just have like it if my favorite around this area right here that I added to the list, so that anytime I can always go. And I also did a sections around what I want to look at every day. So this is Sunday, this is Monday, this is Tuesday. So it makes it easier for you to create your own list based on how you trade the market. And you can see that it shows whatever you click. So for example, if I click on GU trade, it shows GU at this platform right here. We can see it shows GU and it shows the chart of GU, and it gives a little bit more of information on GU. And we can see that there are news on GU here that you can always read. There are minds around right here, which means people on TradingView, what their perspective is on GU, that you can always look. And they are also here, which is ideas on people thoughts on GU, so which is really helpful. So when you select, this is your watch list right here, it shows your watch list around this area right here, your watch list right here, watch list, and right here it shows the chart and some of more information about the specific instrument you selected. So to add to your watch list, mine I can't add to my watch list anymore because I have succeeded the maximum of watch list you can add, because I'm using the free version of Tradingview. But to add, you click on this right here, you click on this plus sign right here, plus symbol right here to add. So you can just click right here, type whatever you want to type, let's say gold. You click on the gold and it will add automatically for you. But like I said, it's because I am using a free version, it only gives you to add up to 30 instruments, and I have more than 30 instruments there, so it doesn't add to that anymore. But that is just how to add, just to do a quick one on how to add right there. So now what you do is when you click on the selective watch list that you want to look for at that moment, let's say example NAS 100, which is Nasdaq, right? When you click on Nasdaq, it shows you've actually clicked on Nasdaq right here. So to show the full view of the chart, you click here right here. This is where you click to show the full view of the chart. So you click right there and you can see that it shows the full list of the charts right here. So from here you can now draw tools, you can analyze, you can do whatever you want to do right around this moment. So I'm going to just put you through how the platform looks like on tablet. So around this area right here, you can see that this is where the instrument is. We can see around this area right here is where the instrument is, so you can always scroll up or scroll to any instrument. You can see right now this is US oil. If I scroll, this is US 30. If I scroll, that is NAS 100. But for this video, I'll be using NAS 100 as an example. So right around this area right here is where my arrow is instruments, right? All your watch lists, that is where you can check your watch list around that area right here. You just have to scroll up or down depending on what you want to use at that moment. So the other side is for time frame, right? So here let's see here, so right here is for time frame. So you can scroll up or down just to show your time frame. So right now is the daily time frame. Here is a daily time frame, here is a 4-hour time frame, and this is showing right here because this is what I favored. So like you can choose your favorite stuff to know like things you use consistently to be able to like analyze it. So if you've been watching my analysis videos, you know I like to do top-down analysis. I like to start sometime from the monthly time frame to the daily time frame to the hour time frame to the million time frame. So I favorite that, so it's easier for me to just go through it instead of going through a long of time frame to look for the time frame I use. So I just decide to like favor it. So you put it in your favorite list and it just becomes like a template for you, so it's easier for you to do. So right around here is the candlestick right here. So when you click on this right here is the candlestick. So when I click on candlestick, you can see that let me expand this a little bit so we can see when it changes. Okay, so right here is the candlestick. Like I mentioned, when you click you can see that this is candlestick right here. So there are different kind of chart type that you can use. You can use candlestick, you can use bars, you can use yellow candles, columns, line markers, and you can see there are lots of different kind of charts type that you can use around this here, but the most common one are always candlesticks. And I've seen some people use line, and most common ones, right? This one here, I've seen some people use line, and I've seen few people that actually uses bars as well. So and this Achi candle, people use this as well. So those are like the most common ones I've seen. This one is the first common one I've seen this is the second common one. The line is the third common one, and I've seen just a few people use bars, but majority of people use candlestick or the akinashi candlestick pattern, right? So if you see, all you just have to do is click on it. When you click on it, you can see that it looks a little bit different from the Japanese candlestick right here. So some people prefer to use that. When I go back, and if I go, you can see that it's now changed to the normal Japanese candlestick that people know. Candlestick that people know about, right? Let's see more options. Like I said, I know some people like to use the line. You can see this is how the line is, and I think majority of the time you see the line chart maybe in news or something like that. So this looks also familiar to some people that have seen charts before. And this is another one that I know people use as well, the Akinaki candle. It looks very similar to the Japanese candle, but it goes directly more into how the candlestick goes. Like there are lots of, it goes a little bit more straightforward than the Japanese candle, because if you are going to be bullish, you can see more of like a green. If you're going, for example, if we are on a bullish direction, you can see more of like a green candle right here, right? Rather than green, red, green, red. There are a lot of green, red, green, or more of the Japanese candlesticks. So that's why some people actually prefer the Akinaki candlesticks, because they say it's a little bit more clearer and it gives a little bit less tension because of how the candlesticks react. But I use the Japanese candlestick because that is what I'm used to, which is this one. So now that we are done with candlestick right here, let's go to the other one, which is this one, and that is the drawings. You can see that if you just over the symbols, it shows you what type it is. So that is called the chart type. The next one is called the drawing. When you click on the drawing, let's see what we have on the drawing. There are different things we have on the drawing. We can see there is a measure to measure pips or something. You can zoom in, you can erase, you can lock, if you can magnet, you can draw, you can hide, you can remove. So this is useful like if you have a lot of if you want to start afresh. Sometimes when you've analyzed your chart and you want to start all over again, you just click on the remove and it removes everything you drew. So if you have an example right here, let's say I drew this one here, there is this line here, I have this Fibonacci right here, I have this eclipse showing you right around here. I have this head and shoulder right here. We can see right here. And you just want to remove everything instead of deleting it one step at a time. You can come over to the chart, just click on remove, and you can see when you click on remove, it tells you, do you want to remove drawing, or do you want to remove indicator, or do you want to remove the drawing and indicator? I'll just click on drawing, and you see automatically it erase everything. So this is more durable when you want to erase everything all at once instead of doing it one step at a time. So you can see what the drawing consists of. So now we have so right here you can see right around this area right here, these are my favorite drawings that I have right here. And another way you can notice is my favorite is because there is this yellow star. So when you click something as your favorite, it becomes a yellow star and it's at the top of the drawing because it's something you use very often. So majority of the time, all those things, I don't use everything right now, but because this my favorite has been there since I've been trading, which is about 2 years now. So some of the things I don't use them anymore, but I just still keep them. So now my favorite. So things I favorite right around here are up here. So if I close this drawing for just a while to explain a little bit more, so everything I favorite is what is up here, that just shows which gives me easy access to my drawings, to the drawings I use frequently, which is really great and makes things life easier for you. So everything I favorite, like I said, are the ones up there right here. So I don't even have to click on the drawing, because automatically when I open my when I open my Tradingview and I click on the drawing, it automatically brings up pop out this box right here for it. So these are the favorites that I use. So if we scroll down a little bit, right, so this is where the drawings are. So this right here is the trend lines, which is written around this way right here. So these are the things you just know that, oh, these are the things I use, and you can just favorite. And when you favorite, like I said, it shows above this which is easy, which give you easier access to what you like. So all you have to do to favorite is basically just click on it and add to favorite, and you can see that this one I did right now is now my favorite, but it's not something I use. So I'm just gonna so to the favorite, to remove it from your favorite, you just have to hold on to it and click on it, and you can see that it has been removed from my favorite. So that is basically how you add to your favorite, right? And you know, Tradingview is a beautiful platform for analyzing chart because it has a lot of things that can help you to make your life easier when you're analyzing the chart. So now you can see, if you scroll up, you can see there are gains and Fibonacci right here, and there are different things right around this area. On this particular one section, the only thing I use is Fibonacci retracement and gain box, because not frequently on that gain box, but sometimes I use it based on how the market is. But the majority of the time is Fibonacci retracement. And if you've been watching my analysis, you know that 99% of my strategy is based on Fib. I use Fib a lot. So now let's go to the next section. This is the next section of more drawing. We can see brush, you can see rectangle, you can see eclipse, polylines, curve, triangle, depending on what you use. If you see, this is annotations as well. We can see different annotations around these sections right here. And here you can see patterns. We can see forecasting and measurement. We can see visuals right here, depending on how you want to use it right here. So talking about measurement, I think it's not everybody that knows how to use the measurement. Some people does not even know that you can do measurements. So you can see that measurements just shows you the size of a particular pips on the chart. So let's say you enter trade from here down to here. It just shows you how many pips. So basically this is about 1680.5 points right around this area, and this is equivalent to 10,685 pips, because this is index and index is points. It goes in points because it's very, very volatile and it goes in points. So this is equal to like 10,685 pips, or 1608.5 points. So this is how you measure the what your point is, or your pips, right? So I know some people don't know that, so I'm just going to put that in the way right there. So now we are done with that. This one right here is remove from watch list. I don't want to remove anything from my watch list because it will make me because I've exceeded my my watch list. I won't be able to add what I've removed, so I'm just gonna go away from that and go to the next one. So the next one is indicators, which is this FX right here. So this FX right here is indicators. So as you can see right here, there's a lot of indicators right here. How do you look for indicators? All you have to do is click on the search button right here and type any indicators. Let's say simple moving average. You can click on simple moving average, for example, and you can see that the indicators are there. And for the setting of the indicators, you come up to around this area right here. You see, because when you do an indicator, at least I don't it shows above this level right here. So this is a simple moving average. When you click on it for a setting, you just click right around this area right here for settings. You click on the settings and you can be able to modify the indicator. Let's just delete some of it because it's way too much. Just an example. Okay, and you can see that the moving average is lesser than the default moving average. So that is how you add indicators, and you can basically search for indicators. As long as the indicators is on Tradingview, you can search for it and add to it. So basically that is how Tradingview indicator is. And if you favorite your indicators, it's going to show around this area right here, just to be more easier for you to look for whenever you need it or you use it. You just see them right around this area right here. So that is what I have. You can see scripts. I don't use that, but I just wanted to open it for you guys to see. Technicals, financials, community script. This is how that one looks like. So that is how indicators look like on Tradingview. So now we are in the next one. The next one is compare. So some people like to compare a certain instrument to another instrument. So maybe DXY to NASDAQ or something like that. All you have to do is basically just come here, search for what you want to compare it to, and add it to it, and it's gonna add to it. So that's how some people like to compare, because I know for example, DXY, right, dollar index, sometimes kind of goes opposite to its gold and GU. Sometimes if DXY is pushing to the downside, sometimes there's a higher possibility that gold is pushing to the upside, and GU as well is pushing to the upside. So some people like to compare instrument for it to give them more confluences, I guess. But me, I like to do it separately for it. Once in a while, I look into it as well, because sometimes it goes opposite directions. So whenever DXY is pushing up, gold can be pushing down and GU can be pushing down. So those are for those, that is for those that like to use that's to compare instrument or symbols. I don't do it anyway. So the next one is alert management. So when you click it right here, this is where you see the alerts you have right around this area right here, the list of alerts you have. It shows everything for you, alerts, logs, alert, and everything. And that is where you see it. In case sometimes like, oh, where did I put alert on anything? You can see that there are different alerts around this area right here. So that is where you can go for list of alerts you have on your instrument, different kind of instruments, in case if you are trading multiple things at a time. You might forget, oh, where did I set alarm to, or something like that, or you want to cancel an alert or edit an alert or something. So that is where you come to basically check for alert. So what is the next one? The next one is called template. So now when you click on template, it's just basically showing you the template you have for template for indicators, which means, oh, this is the template I have for indicators, and it's easily to access for you if you choose to, because it's now something, if it's something you use frequently, you use it as a you do as a template, you like the setting and everything, so you don't have to always research a indicator and change the setting to what you want from the default one. This one, you automatically change the setting and you save it, and when you save it, it becomes like a template for you, meaning whenever you need the indicator, you just have to click on the indicator and you don't have to change the setting because you've changed the setting to your preference, which is really nice, and it's easier and faster to use. So now what are we doing on the next one? The next one is called publish ideas. Some people, just like I showed you in the earlier let me just go back to it in case someone missed that. So when I went to the beginning of Tradingview watch list, right, I said you can see right here. So right around here, this is how they created these videos from the publish idea. So just in case you want to create a publish idea on when you create your thoughts and analysis on Tradingview, that is how they create it. So scrolling here and you can watch and see, this is how majority of them are being created right here. So I'm going to go back to my charts just to show you. So they are mostly being created with publish idea. So all you have to do is, this is the title right here. You write your title, your videos at this is how you check for your videos, right? You add it, if it's HTML, you publish whatever you want to publish around this area. You look for, like, this is like the tags of what your maybe your analysis consists of, your strategy consists of, and you check it just to give it a tag, and people will know. Or people that trade wave analysis, for example, they can see your analysis because that is what they use, and you just click on continue, and it basically saves around there, right there. So the next one is called share, right? Now when you click on share, what does gives you on share? It gives you to how to save chart image. So practically this chart right here, in case if I draw anything or I want to post it somewhere, you can save it to your computer or tablet / phone. Then you can send it to someone like that. You can share chat image. You can share it to different platforms, maybe Instagram, TikTok, and whatever platform you use, YouTube, right? Then share link to chat. You can also share link instead of the image as well. And when you share the link, when they click on the link, the image shows. So those are different ways to share your chat, right? Those are different ways to share your chats, which is a good way to uh, make people see your chat. Then this particular arrow here is the undo, while this right here is the redo, right? Which means maybe you click, for example, let me draw something right here. There is a drawing right around this area right here. Then you want to redo it, you just click on it to redo it. It's remove it. If I want it back, I click on undo to remove it, sorry, and redo to bring it back. So that is just the function of that. So this one right here is shows symbols details. So currently, like I said, what I'm using for this analysis is index. You can see it shows that it is NAS 100. It shows the price. It shows the market is closed currently. It shows the date. It shows the date and time. It shows the bid and the hacks. It shows different things. When you click, you can see ideas of it, like just like similar to when you first open it, right? It shows the ideas, which is nice. You can also add notes. You can write some notes and add to it, so it gives different things for you to make your to make things easier for you, right? So if you click on the next one, this next one is just to connect broker. So if you have a broker that is associated with Tradingview, you can always connect brokers by using this one right here, connect to your broker if it's affiliated with Tradingview, because it's not all brokers that are affiliated with Tradingview. Right around that area right here. So now let's look for the next one. The next one is the setting. So now we can see right here, what does it shows right here? It shows bar replay, right? There is bar replay, but I don't have bar replay, to be honest, because I'm using the free version. This is the object tree. But the most important thing right now I want to talk about is the setting. So if you've opened a new trading view, you know it's totally different from what I have right here. Apart from the color, apart from the candlestick right here, it's totally different. Like I have a black background. This one is a little bit more faded and all that. That is because of the setting. So you go here if you want to do any setting based on how you like it. You go here, right here. So let's talk about the setting. We can see right here, this is the body of the candlestick color. To change that, you just have to click on it. So this is for the bull, which is uptrend. This is for the bearish, which is downtrend. So the color of the candlestick, basically color of your candlestick, that is how you set it, of your candlestick basically. So how to change the color, you just have to click on this first one. You change the color to whatever you like. You can see you change the color. You see when I change the color, it changes already. Let's use white, it changes to white. Let's use yellow, it changes to yellow. If I decide to change the red color to purple, you can see it's now turned to purple. We can put this color, this one, you can see I don't like using border because I just think it's a bit too much, but you can add border to yours. To add the border, you just have to check this checklist and to add border, and it's just similar. You can change the color, but I don't like border, so I used to remove it. So the wick, you can change the wick to different color. I can decide my wick should be pink for this one, then this one should be blue. Just do it to your preference, right? So that is how you do that. For this is last, which is price line. So this last right here, it's this one right around this area right here. I like to show what my price current price line. So that is current price line, which means currently NAS 100 is 14752.2 right here, which I like. And like I said, when you come here, you can change the color to whatever you like. You see right now it has changed to pink. You can change the sizes of the line right here. So this line right here, you can change the sizes of the line right here. And if you don't want it, you just have to uncheck this last and you can see that it's gone. But I like it, but I prefer it the way I want it, which is the purple and a light one, which is not too much visible, right? You can decide to check the highs and lows. So if I click on high and low, it shows me the high and the low, which is this line right here. So this high and this low is the high here, while this one right here is the low. So this is the high so far, which is 10,400. The high so far is 1,600 right here. So which, if you like, you can activate it. I'm not too into it, so that is why I deactivate it. So I don't have it on mine. On my chart setting, you can do the bid and the price as well, which it should show you the bid and the price. I don't need that, so I unchecked mine. So let me just, I'm not going to save it because I want to go back to my default setting. So let's go back to the chart setting right here. So you can do with that, whenever you do that, if you click on save, you can come to save it, you can come to template, go to save as, and you probably just save it to the name you want. So I'm going to give you an example because sometimes I get really bored with candlesticks and I get tired of it, so I like to switch sometimes. So that is why I have different templates here. You can see if I click on this template right here, which is black background, if I click on it, you can see that it has changed, which means this background, my candlestick, is a little bit different right here. Is more white and dark, which I like sometimes too, but I just get tired with candlesticks sometimes, so I like to swap when I'm tired with one, and that is why I have different templates of it, right? That is what it can give you. You just have different templates based on what you want around that time. So I've gone back to my, so now this is called the symbol setting right here, which basically just like candlestick, your background color and all that right here. So now let's go to our next one, which is the status line. So for logo, you can see right here that I want my logo to show. So around this area right here, you can see NAS 100 shows right around the background line here, and that's how I like it. If you don't like it, all you have to do is uncheck it and come to the background, right? And it's going to go right. So that is how basically you do that. And if you want any other thing right here, title, you can see right here, I don't need it because it's around my stuff already right here. So let's go for scale. You can see what scales give you, symbol name, symbol chart. So it gives you different things, and you can just customize these things based on you, different things. Just play with it and customize it based on how convenient you are around this stuff right here. I just like my own chart very simple and very clean, and I don't like it cluttered. So but everyone, you can do you. So this right here, the canvas setting, so this is the canvas setting right here. This gives you the background color right here. There is solid, right? There is solid and there is gradient. Gradient is if you want to color. Some people don't know they can do that on Tradingview, but you can't. I just like the solid. So for example, when I click on solid, you come right to this point right here, which is, so you come to this point right here, which is the color. You click, you select the color you want. Yellow, you can see now my color has turned to yellow. It has turned to white. So this is where you change your background color on Tradingview on how you like it. You can actually just go for any color, but I like black, so I basically just go black. So now let's go to the next one, which is gradient. When you click on gradient, meaning you want two colors to blend together, you first click on the first box. I want yellow. Let's see the second one. I probably want white. You can see it's giving me an ombre. Let's see. So it's giving me this ombre. You can see, let's change. You can see this is the white here. This is the yellow here. So it's giving like an ombre color. Some people like it like that. If you like it, you go for it. Just go for the setting that it's more convenient for you and more playful for you, colorful, funful for you, the way you like it. So some people like gradient, some people use it, but it's not that common. That is why I think majority of people don't know that there is actually gradient. You can have a like ombre background on Tradingview. So that is that about that. I'm just going to go back to the black I like. So now this is for the grids. For the grids, you can have vertical and horizontal, vertical only, the color and everything. I genuinely don't like grids showing, so if I click here, you can see now that it has sections grid showing right here for that setting. But if you don't want any grid, just for the opacity, just go to 0 and probably won't see it. And that is why I put both of mine at 0, and that is why you're not seeing it, because I don't like it. So for the watermark is here. If you click here, the watermark is gone. If you click here, is here. You can come here to make it how visible you want it or how dense you want it. I don't like mine too visible. I just want it to be showing in the background so I know what I'm doing. So for the scale of how you want the chart to be, if I click here, it gets bigger. You can see when I click on the 28, see how big it looks. I don't like something that big. It's just way too big for me. I like it very small, and that is why you can see that so I like mine at 12, and that is why you can see that at 12 is just small, and that's how I like it. But this is how you can make your text slash font bigger. So you just come here and click, basically just click on this here right here. You can change it to whatever size you like. You can see the line. I don't like the line, and that is why I put my in 0, so it won't show at all. So I'm talking about basically this line right here, this line right here. If you want it like that, you can have it. I don't like it, so I remove it. So if I go back to, you can look at it when I make it 0 opacity, you can basically see that the line is gone from this side right here because I don't like it. So that is how you change that. This is buttons, navigation. I just left this at default. I didn't change anything on it, but like I said, you can play with it to do different things to your satisfaction right there. So now let's go to the next section, which is the trading. I basically didn't do it. Okay, I think I removed the buy and sell button. You can see right here that this sell and sell button is round around here. This is here. So this is the sell and buy buttons. Because my broker is not attached to Tradingview, I don't basically need it, because all I just need to do on Tradingview is to analyze the chart, and my broker is not, so it's not useful for me, and that is why it's unchecked, because it's not useful for me. But let's assume your broker is linked to your Tradingview, then it's easier. You can just click there, buy and sell, but it's not in my own case, and that is why I removed it. You can now do different things, instant other placements, place sound for executions. Like I said, my broker is not attached to it, so it's of no use to me. The appearance, this is the appearance right here. I didn't do anything on this appearance. I just left it at default. Like I said, you can always play with it to do the setting based on your own personal preference. So right here, so the next one is event. I didn't have anything to do with this one, so I just left this one at default setting, but you can always change it to suit you. And when you are done changing it, just click on OK, or sorry, if you want a default one, if you now want it to become like a template for you, rather than just clicking OK, because clicking on OK is just temporary. You click on templates right here, because templates will make you save it. Click on template, click on save as, and write whatever you want to use to save, and click on save, and it automatically saves. And whenever it saves, and whenever you want that particular setting, you just come here for all the list of settings that you have saved so far. And you can save multiples. Like I said, I get so boring when it comes to color, so I have multiples, and I just change them based on how I feel. So that is basically how you do your setting on Tradingview. So now what next now is this one right here, which is called the multi layout. So when you click on the multi layout right here, you can see it shows, this basically shows you the layout. layout you want, that you can use layout. So like I said, I am using the free version, and you can only be allowed to use just one layout on Trading View free version. But if you have a paid version, then you can have two screens at a time. You can have this two screen at a time, either vertical or horizontal. You can have multiple screen at a time, but I basically don't need multiple screen at a time. I just need one screen. So the free version was okay for me to use, but people are different and how you analyze are different. So if you want multiple layout at a time on one display, then if you don't want it on different, maybe laptop or different tablets, or you don't want to use your phone for additional screen, then you can have the paid version to have either multiple charts or multiple time frame in one frame. So that is what that is, and basically that is all about Tradingview on tablets. That is all I have for you on Tradingview on tablet. Hope you find this insightful, guys. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share, and I'll see you in my next analysis, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.